look at the number of foreign players that were signed during the window, the number of foreign players in academies, and it's clear that England managers of the future will have less and less domestic players to choose from. That pool of players is getting smaller. How concerned are you by that, and what should be done?
Well, I mean, it's a very political question, that one, really, but I'll try and answer it as simple as I possibly can and not spend too much time because I've got to get away. We don't want to develop young sports people in this country, simple as that. Not from government point of view and school point of view, because too many kids are sitting down for 6 and 7 hours a day with no physical education anymore. Physical education should be a part of everybody's curriculum. It is not, and that's why we're not developing young sports talent at every level in sport in this country. And if we spent as much time developing as young sports talent as we do teaching them maths and English, we'll have world-class talent in this country in the next 10 years, but unfortunately we don't.
You'd put sport on an equal footing with maths and English and science, core subjects, would you?
No doubt about it. If you identify the talent, then they're talented in that particular area. They might not be talented at maths, but we keep being pushed doing it for 8 and 10 hours, and it's no good to them because it's not their natural subject, it's not their subject that they love. You have to find things that people love, and if they love doing it, you develop it, they'll be great at it.
Just on the question of eligibility for England, would you have a problem with somebody like Januzaj playing for England?
Well, I don't know the full facts of what Januzaj is or needs to be, or what the term would be to say that he would qualify, whether he's been here long enough and he's now a British citizen or whatever it might be. There's obviously something that you may need to look at. And of course, the big problem would always be where his heritage comes from and his parents come from. To overcome that hurdle would be the hardest thing, I would think, first, because most parents that I've known, whether it becomes the stage for just England, Wales or Ireland, I've never found one lad with Welsh parents say, you've got the chance to play for England or Wales, what's going to be? They've always said Wales. So I think that might be one of the obstacles that have to be overcome first.
Just talking about a former Manchester United player, Ravel Morrison, what have you done to turn him around, to turn his form around, to turn his head around?
I've loaned him out to Birmingham. Birmingham have shown him that you have to certain levels to get in my team now. You couldn't get in Sam's team, you couldn't get in Manchester United's team. And at the moment you're struggling to get in my team, so you have to turn that around. That was Nash at Birmingham. He then turned that around and started playing on a regular basis and found out what the game was all about at a competitive level week in and week out, which is what you don't get in under 21 level or reserve team level today. So he's learnt a huge amount from that and come back and wanted to see if he could extend that into our team. We've obviously got great backroom staff who support any player that wants to move on and move forward. He showed a great aptitude for learning and doing the right things, and his performances were just made it extremely easy for me to pick him, and he has paid me back and himself back and West Ham back by the outstanding performances he's given already. Thank you.
Cheers. Cheers, Sam. Thanks.